Alright. Welcome to Coffee Talk, the first one, the series, the beginning of it all. I'm your host and your barista, Doter. One Doter. Hope you guys are having a great morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. As always. So this is going to be the Coffee Talk series from the very first one. Um, Basically the game is you are a barista coffee shop owner that moves to Seattle, and you basically are making drinks for colorful characters and also hearing their stories. So without further ado, let's dive right in. A lot of the this is basically one of those games where you're just basically reading the stories, and the gameplay is basically you making the drinks. Each of the drinks that you make for the certain character affects basically how you're building your friendship, and you get more stories out of them. I will do most of the voice acting in this as best to my abilities. Not because I'm trying. It's more of a thing to get me more into the story, get a more feel of the character. So, personally, I know my voice acting is not great, but I'm gonna give it a try. It's just one of those things I like to do. Also, when it comes to the reading, yes, I will probably be improvising most of the time reading. They do read kind of fast. Did a prompt top or whatever they're called. I'm sorry, I can't even say it. See, as an example, basically when they're talking, I will be trying to act, but also be able to read at the same time. So if I kind of like, mess up something, that's why the subtitle's there, and that's also why you can like read it. Okay. All right. Without further ado, let's begin the game. There usually is music, but unfortunately, I will have the music off. But if you've ever played, if you do play the coffee talk, I highly suggest put the music in. It helps with the aroma of the game. It also makes you kind of more um, involved. Okay, so apologies in advance. Seattle, 2020, a city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the great war between races is but a footnote in history. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be and have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. My bad. But still, there's a place and a time where anything can happen. Whew. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups, and when the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires, when the orcs have to put down their axes and start using computers to improve their lives. Who would have thought orcs would be into computers? You would have guessed. And when humans live among them, as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. This is their tales. Most of these stories are left untold, but some find few socialists and embrace the bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, and they take up residence in some strangers' memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop, not Starbucks, a place that only opens when the sun is sleeping, a place where people share their stories, and these are their stories. And it's raining in Seattle. Typical. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Uh, just to get this breakdown real quick. Alright, so you have a phone on your left corner. Basically, I call this Facebook, which lets you interact with people that you know. These are going to be all the characters that you see. Later in the game, you will try to befriend them. They give you more information about each other and everything like that. But basically, their profile changes and everything and what they do. Unfortunately, I won't be going over most of it because of that. You also, this is where you play your music. This is the storyboard where you read the daily news, and then your brew pad, which will give you all your drinks that you made from the previous from the game. Alright? So, just to clarify. Alright? You also have, basically, if you miss something, you can always rewrite. But basically, that's kind of it. Alright. Without further ado, let's do this. One more last side note. Originally, I did play this game beforehand on a previous stream, but due to technical difficulties, the stream had to be taken down, or basically I lost it. So unfortunately, I did kind of am replaying it from the first experience. So I do apologize. Like, this has just been already uploaded, but this is a goal of mine. I'm gonna try to basically get 100% on everybody's drinks, which is my goal. Plus, and it's kind of one of those games like I wouldn't mind replaying again. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right, welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, Doter. How's the night so far? It's calm as usual. We got a slight problem though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistic errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today, so... Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry, I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer, after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor, so I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Oh, my espresso machine's working. Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot of espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Anyway, I really need that triple shot of espresso. So basically, you'll have your drinks like here. You only get 3 ingredients. If you make the drinks like so, you just pick the ingredients. So right now we're making a triple espresso, so that'll be 3 shots of coffee. You'll hit brew. Shows you an animation of it. And there you go. Now, if you don't like how you made it, or you feel like that's the wrong ingredients, you are welcome to always go back. But be aware you can only trash it about 5 times. So when it comes to the drinks, it's important because you want to make sure you get the right drinks. That way they can open up more dialogue about their past, and you're also trying to make them happy. If you miss a drink, they will get upset about it, and most likely they won't open up to you. So the whole point of it is you want to make sure that you get the drinks right. Alright? Alright. One classic coming up. 1 cup of triple shot of espresso. Special for my only customer tonight. that aroma. Exactly what I needed. Anyway, where were we? You're about to tell me about your meeting in the elevator? Oh yeah, that. Huh? Wait. I didn't tell you that. How did you know? Well, I was just guessing. No way a guess could be that specific. You're being very suspicious. Maybe. You have another news source? I have no comment. I knew it. But I haven't told anyone about this. Oh wait, was it someone who saw me entering the elevator in a hurry? Theorizing all you want. I won't comment on anything. Okay. I understand the importance of keeping sources confidential. So, I'll pretend you never said anything. Thank you. So yeah. Where were we? You're planning to do something? Yes, that. It's not that I hate writing stories for the newspaper, but it seems like the right time for something bigger. So, a novel? Yes. It sounds so simple when I was making the plan. At least you still have your job, in case things go, bad. uh, did I say something wrong? No, you're right. You said something I should have thought about myself. What are you talking about? You know, who owes the Evening Whisper? The GRA Media, right? Yes. And they are also the biggest book publisher in the country. So when an opportunity presents itself, I took it. What do you mean by opportunity? Well, I bumped into one of the big guys in the elevator, so naturally I pitched my book idea. Come on, don't look at me like that. Are you for real? Yeah, I know. It was such a stupid thing to do. So how did they reacted? Thankfully, you see my short stories, so he challenged me. If I could get a draft ready in a month, he'll pull some strings and get a fiction publishing division to sign me up for a publishing deal. That sounds great. What about your job at the Evening Whisper? Do you have time to do both? That's the hard part. I've been secretly working on a novel during office hours, and I'm falling behind on the newspaper deadlines. If the chief finds out, she'll probably kick me out. Ouch. Well, at least you got a month to finish the initial draft. That was last week. Oh, that's not good. Again, don't look at me like that. How far along are you? Are you sure the number of words you have written is not too far from 0? Hey, it's kind of rude. I've written some stuff, May I see it? Well, it was so bad that, after reading it, I decided just to delete everything immediately. Oh my god. So, 0. Oof, yeah. I really need to finish it at most 2 weeks. Then I'll use the extra week to polish it and then some editing. Sounds like a plan at least. If you can pull it off. I know, you don't need to be so cynical about it. That's why I'm here today. I'm hoping to find some inspiration. I wrote some of my best short stories here, Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, it looks like someone's coming. Welcome. Oh, sorry. I missed my cue. Welcome! Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So, definitely no coffee. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for the weather. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in it, please. No problem. So, let's see. So, for you... Let's see, you want... I'll make you a dark chocolate. That was the espresso. Fuck. Yeah, see, I fucked up. See, if you don't like it, get rid of it. But you only get 5. My bad. Alright, here we go. 1 dark chocolate coming right up. 1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from an empty to 3 customers in 1 night. Thanks, Freya. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that's still open past midnight. It's mostly empty. Thanks, Freya. Now that you mention it. It is good for business having the coffee shop only open at night. Definitely not. Yep. That's what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. And there's always someone logging for a warm drink at this hour, and this rain. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running a coffee shop like this? That's my secret. Dota here's damn rich. That's a secret. Freya! Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Dota can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night in the coffee shop. Not so many options for that. No wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories on the Evening Whisper. Shut up! Well, you were telling about my money situation. Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover stories of people around the town. Personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then, are you here to write a new piece? I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. Oh, welcome! Who are you? Welcome. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. I had a nice chat with fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, what would you like? Would you like to order something? Surprise me. What kind of order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preference, sir? Something bitter to keep me awake with milk and draw some latte art on top. Okay, how about how about this? I don't know if that's what I want to make. I mean, I made a latte, but that's not what I want. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so let's try coffee, and milk. Cappuccino, coming up. Yeah! If you make any lattes or anything, you can actually make your own little, art piece right here. And you can actually design it, which is a thing that you can do. So with this, I'm making god-awful art, as you can tell. But it's alright. Here's your order. Is this what you call latte art? That's cute. It's not my best, but I try. Perfect. Anyway, I was distracted by some work, plus there's the rain. It's okay, Bailey. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah? I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm Bailey. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Luna. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet you both. I'm Doter. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whisper? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and an illustrator. I've done some categories and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve then. Yep, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visual department. I wouldn't be able to stand working with him directly. What? Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? The only bad customer is a late night is ones who are basically drunk or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, it's easy to handle. They usually don't come in here anyway. That's because you're good with your fist, Freya. Not as good as your coffee making skills, though. Thanks. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Freya, what the hell? You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Oh? Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So I'll leave you to. In the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over there at a table in the corner. Next to the window. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. Yeah, fine. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. Should we move to the other seats too? Nah, here's good. Okay then. So, how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal earlier so I could get out of the office. Plus my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is, but today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was a great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this was a pain in the ass. You know those memes that dispatch terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that wouldn't help me out a bit. You should make a meme about her and lose my current project for a minute of laughter. That might be worth it. You should ask Doder here about how to deal with annoying clients. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying clients? The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. I have my own methods. I mean, I usually just... that's secret. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's a good lesson to learn for today. Your parents? Yeah. So, did you talk to them? I did. It didn't end well. No. What did they say? A lot. They won't give us a chance at all, will they? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same, I'm afraid. I got into a fight with the old man. That's why I'm staying at the Farron place right now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, you know. They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being a part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. Hmm? Oh, sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Muttering over about elves and holy creatures, about our immortality, about even if I outlive you. What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves would want to be with an elf. They already been tainted by lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. It doesn't have to be. You know our families will never agree. We could just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't even know that we're still dating. We could just continue the way we were always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want them to be hiding our relationship for the rest of our eternity? We're not humans, you know. We can't just lope. And you won't even get permission because you're too old. Luna, I don't care about their permission. I'd be glad to serve my family tides if I have to. I can't let you do that. You lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. Then you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we could do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Luna, wait! Damn. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. No, it's cool. It's alright, I mean, it is what it is, you know? The coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope you'll have a happy ending. I hope so too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. This is a coffee shop. That's a bummer. Well, do you have anything that warms that can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Whew. Alright, so you want a green tea latte, which if I remember right, green tea, milk. Do you want art design on that, Sir Bailey? I don't know. I'm gonna pour. Oh, my pouring sucks. I want to make. You know what? Screw it. We'll do this. I'm not gonna do a lot of latte art just because of time consuming. Also, after this first part, I will be assuming. I'll be start using the audio to speed things up. Here's your green latte. This is good. Thank you for this. By the way, are you married? Me? No. Do you have someone you love? But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for, is it? I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with, Bailey. You can, if you try hard enough. At least, that's what my old man said. He really is one of those pretentious elves. But I guess that's all of them. Entitled, prestigious, immortal douchebags. Wow. At least you have an eternity to learn and change, right? Or an eternity to be internally an asshole. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until the sun rises. More time for me to drink then. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you, sir. Do visit again. Also, be careful when you're drinking. You know. Oh. Were you listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to get to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up early than the usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I'm gonna close up shop after this. It's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay. Have a good night then. You too, Miss Freya. Ugh. One cup syrup. Oh man, I need one of those right now. Ugh. No promises. I don't even know if my voice will be able to handle most of the talking, but still doing good. Alright, let's continue. Well, the rain light up a bit. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Ah, great. Seattle groceries distributor problems harm local restaurants. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Well, that's not good. Alright, let's keep going. Anything on Facebook? Nothing on Facebook. Whoa, welcome! Where's my bell? Freya! Good evening. Good gracious. What's wrong with you? You almost gave me a heart attack. Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry. But I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay. Okay. Just tell me what you're gonna write about. This coffee shop. What? What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real, Freya? Yes. What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. Oh my god. That's like a breach of a customer's personal life, you know. Relax, I know that, I know. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see. How loosely based? Knife Walker novel versus movie. The old ones? Of course, I'm talking about the old ones. I don't know. They are very different, you know? You can't go more different than that. I mean, it's not like I could tell you not to write about the coffee shop, right? Nope, you can't. Damn it. Although you can't just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? What? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Relax. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me, though. Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who's coming in tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. Welcome! Good evening, y'all. Oh, good evening, Jerome. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, daughter, no need to be so formal with me. Oh. We're both on duty here, aren't we? Hence the formalities. You're all as stiff as ever, you know? Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I need the usual. You all have the ingredients today, right? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for the tea, I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Of course. Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You got that right. Remember, make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Facebook profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Jerome. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Alright, so we'll give you coffee and honey. One honey coffee, coming right up. Coffee with honey from the man on duty. Not everyone can manage that combination as well as you. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with the service you'd like to give an old pops here, please. What are you having? You still needing me to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. Alright, one classic coming right up. Alright, here you go. One classic espresso. A starless night for the green hair fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. This is perfect. So how's everything going at the paper, Miss Freya? As usual. Awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? Possibly a life-altering deal? A very dangerous one at that. Okay. So, a deal she's regretting. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell him. She's actually secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel? You got balls, I can tell you that. She sure does. Jeez, thanks. How'd the leap of faith going so far? I'm not slowing down, that's for sure. Haven't had any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that, Assassin's Creed. Don't worry, she's not losing her job at least. Not yet, I hope. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes things up, though. Thanks for your reminder, Doter. So yeah, as Doter said, my editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But the novel's going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically, I'm still doing the work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is that stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Right. Hey, you do that all the time too? Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes it might just take longer than they need to meant to be. But still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? Okay. Just a fact, just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not, but if your riding career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like the other things during work. I want to say thanks, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're gonna write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What would it be about? A coffee shop and the stories of the people inside. Oh, you letting her do that? I guess I am. There's no stopping her. Yet, what's wrong? Please don't write about any shady-looking police officers who love to take their breaks in the coffee shop. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. It is. I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Dota's probably worried about losing customers due to your breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using their real names. And I'll be of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I heard, they've only been the inspiration for what I write. By the way, As someone stationed here, I'm assuming you heard a lot of stories from the people around here, right? No. Come on. Nope. Nope. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper, Jerome. The one that secretly rich beggar hanging. I'm sure you could give me another interesting tip. I'll help you more than once, actually. What? Really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. Which stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. And the one that always plays his guitar, always got the rose with him? Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing during an investigation is, I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. Well, at least he became more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the Rose has become some kind of pop star now. Anyway, back to the topic. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to his coffee shop, you see, in the area more than normal. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on, Jerome. I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that was deep. That went deep pretty fast. Faster than my career's going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood change? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having a mood swing because of the pressure. You'll just do just fine. I mean, you're great with your short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of my time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about them? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know? Different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their stories, well, I kind of felt their pain. What happened to them happens a lot to people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before. But it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are they regulars here? Nah, they just came in recently. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. She was with her coworkers or clients. Helping a friend sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. That's dumb, maybe. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend not giving it. I usually give them like tea or hot coffee or plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about it. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Hmm. Good for you, Doter. Anyway, looks like it's time for me to go. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah, go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting, you hear me? With me. Let's not make this a habit for you. Can't promise you that. Okay then. See you later, everyone. See you later, Jerome. Take care. Later. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to the usual corner. Alright, good luck with your writing, Freya. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take a glass of water. Ooh, you're the best, Doter. Eh, you're welcome. Just doing my job. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on then. Should do it for this experiment. Oh, someone's coming. Welcome! Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Doter. Can we sit here? Of course. Sure thing, sir. Hmm. Hmm. This is the place you recommend? You don't like it? Hmm. It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA. But, Gala, it's fine. Uh, Sorry to interrupt, but what would you guys like to order? Yeah. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. No problem. Give me a minute. Coffee, ginger. Here you go. I don't know how to pronounce it. Here's your order. Thank you. What about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. So you want the same thing? Okay, one moment. Let's see. Coffee. Boom. There you go. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things changed a lot in the 20 years. Even the coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. How did you open this coffee shop? Or when did you open this? About 6 years ago, mister. Hyde. My name is Hyde. I'm gathered you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two know each other for a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah. Yeah, I think we met not too long ago, after your marriage, right? It was around like the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the peace treaty between werewolves and vampires, was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, you're talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some race standards, but not that old. Although, it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Uh, well, you're happy that the bar's closed down? With that smile, you don't mind. Nothing. I was just wondering, will history repeat itself? I hope not. I certainly hope not. I've been coming to your place since the first week when you opened. You got something special here. It won't come down anytime soon. Thank you, Mr. Gala. Speaking of which, it's been quite a while since you last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about this new form of virus going viral, the hospital has been extremely crowded. Is the virus dangerous? No one's sure about that. But most people who come in are just, you know, I don't want to use this word, but they're being paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Administration officer. And yes, I'm still a hospital administration officer there. And you should have been given a promotion for your loyalty for long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. Hmm. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They could just order their blood through the Marketplace app. Are you talking about Blood Lass? Uh-huh. Blood Lass gets their supply usually from the hospital. They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sale promos. We use it often. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of the setup. Oh yeah. How's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking, but by going vegan, do you mean like drinking blood or eating meat? Not real blood. Sinest blood? Sindri blood? Sorry. It's too complicated to explain. But basically, some scientists are working on it. To make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind. Without really relying on real blood. Considering that real blood has some critical and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. But I can afford it, though. But then again, they're still working on it. Trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Interesting. Would cynic blood taste good? If you mix it with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It may attract new customers, you never know. And turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if it's mixing it would taste better. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood. Although some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Mostly booze. But I know some mix is not so legal substance. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminds me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury. From a less painful method to restrain yourself. Not yet. But I do know that it's drink. What kind of drink? certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you order coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities. But this drink wasn't the one. I'm guessing there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to make it a remedy. Why don't you use the Fury substance available on the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that substance is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. Sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. That's all I need to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. I heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. Oh god. What kind of kinky stuff? Like BDSM? That only happens in porn. Oh my god. Wait, what? Sorry, that threw me off. It's famous among our kind. We don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he's pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as common method is pretty common, but normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal during bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So continue with your story. How far along are you refining the ingredients for your remedy? So far, all I know it involves ginger, and probably something light caffeinated, like tea, maybe. You better write that down. You won't want him to wreak havoc in your coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but next time you visit Gala, I'm pretty sure I'll have some. Maybe I could try brewing this remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Thank you, daughter. Excuse me for a moment. Oh my god, I can't believe I ever talked about that in my coffee shop. Oh, sheesh. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'm sorry. I have to go now. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. Alright. Thank you for a drink. No problem, and I hope you enjoy. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming too, Mr. Hyde. Take care, you guys. Be safe. Well, that was interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot Freya! Hey! Are you done with your writing tonight? Kinda. Those two guys. Kinda remind me of the video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing, please. It's a view of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see their friendship that grows unlike circumstances. Oh, that video. What? Never mind. What video do you think I was talking about? Well, you know, you know what? Let's not talk about it. Never mind. You know what, Fred? We don't need to talk about that. Right. You... I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was pretty interesting and a productive night, but now I need to get some sleep. Yeah, please don't forget to get some rest, Freya. I'll see you again tomorrow, soon. Oh, don't worry. I'll be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Okay. Ugh. Well, that was interesting. Not the conversation I thought would pop up, but an interesting one. If I had ginger, I could make that latte. One day. Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Despite losing a member, Super Smiles latest album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now part of a curriculum at some private high schools. Stop workplace radicals profiting the orchard worker union demands. Ooh, that's not good. Alright, back to work. Welcome! Well, welcome. Yo, cup of honey milk, please. Right away. I guess you want honey milk. So we'll do milk, honey. One honey milk coming right up. Here's your honey milk. Thank you. You're welcome. Uh, sorry, I was doing the dishes. Oh, welcome! Oh, Freya. Hey, daughter, seems like there's a cat. What? Oh my god, she got in with me. Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Duh. Whoa. Hi, barista. Yes, I love some milk. Holy. You look like you just seen a ghost. No, I mean... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw a necro transformer. We really do that in public. I guess you don't have that many necro friends, huh? I wouldn't say I have. You folks usually using feline form to communicate? If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, communicating as a cat sounds more practical than communicating as a than communicating as a... oh my god. Kinda. Anyway, before we continue, can I have milk, please? Yeah, sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything, like chocolate? No, milk and nothing else. Alright, one classic milk coming up. One steamer. Bam. Yes, if I was a female and I had female voice actors, yes, it would be a lot easier to do lots of these female voice acting. Bear with me, I'm trying here. But I like doing it, so... Not in a weird way. Sorry, I don't know why I made it weird. I made it weird. Thanks. Great. But yes, Rachel's voice will sound like basically like that. Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? Freya! I was trying to give her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. Ah, it's really good. You're welcome. A young girl like you doing all alone this late. I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who could take care of herself. You don't look all grown up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly I'll call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you for sure. Oh. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was like 13 years old. So like, I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my. Are you... Freya! Freya! That's not what we're talking about here. Just saying. If there is something illegal, or if you're in danger, blink twice. Really? What a cute... With a cute face like mine? Exactly. Seriously, you never see me on TV or like social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob? Part of the broke but woke movement, I see? You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. Damn. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? Sorry, that was kind of funny. She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order already. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what would you like to order, Miss Freya? The usual, please. Damn, fucking Rachel. Sorry, Miss Rachel throwing shades. One classic coming up. Here you go. Your espresso is ready. Good as usual. I'm glad you like it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Hmm. Are you in the pop group? Are you Rachel Fluorescent? The member of the Super Smile who just graduated? And started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk? Uh, I'm serious. But you can see with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we ever had a famous celebrity visit to drink milk, no less. No offense. Yet, yay, achievement unlocked. No, seriously. Why are you here? Hmm, well, you know, just the usual young folk problems. I had a fight with my father, and so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out all alone this late? You don't need to worry about me. I could turn into a cat. Uh, now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad. We got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He's always saw my profession, well, as something negative. But I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What's her thoughts of your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. So, like, yeah, he does know a thing or two. Welcome. Who's here? Oh, good evening, daughter. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding for you. Anyway, daughter, what's up, Jerome? I need something for my sore throat. Can you give me brother? Can you give a brother a cup of green tea, lemon, and honey? Sure thing. I think I know what that is. If I'm right, it should be cough syrup. In real life, I really do want to try this drink when you see it. And I believe all these drinks are real in real life. Here we go. One cough syrup to the officer. Here we go. Here's your special drink, Jerome. Well, well, well. What do we got here? It's my special cough syrup drink. What do you call it? Uh, cough syrup. Oh, of course you do. Just joking with you. Let's see whether this drink tastes good and as it smells. Yeah. Damn, that's good. That's some good cough syrup. This is great. How's your day going so far, Jerome? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrols? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me, tell me. You sure you want to hear about it? Yes. Scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Seriously? Freaking Jerome. Yeah, today was payday. And I checked my ATM. I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, the labor union protest, everything's fine though. How can you say that? Say it's fine. You have a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey, yeah. Thank you for the drink and the place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, uh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy your time. Be safe. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Well, that was weird. Who the hell was that? I have no idea. She just sat there and read. I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looks cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar. But you're underage, right? How, how did you know? He can read minds now. You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they're saying. Especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's gonna be okay. You can forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He's a cop. This is exactly his job. Relax, Freya. I got this. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Police Officer, here made me feel a lot safer, you know? You know it yourself, Freya. This place is pretty safe. Alright, Officer Jerome. I mean, right, Officer Jerome? Of course. This is the safest place around here. Hey, the endorsement comes with a discount, right? Jerome! We'll talk about it later. What? Don't look at me like that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one. I'll deal with crimes and public safety. What do you think I do? How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know. You're a father yourself, aren't you? Oh. Right. I am. Guys, like, I know I can, I can hear you, like, right? Really? See, Freya, she has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, miss. Rachel. Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Jerome laughs. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fight a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whether we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family, you know? Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learned something about them. And they learned something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, you know? An argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just one among countless others. He wasn't like this before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No. Before Mom passed away. Sorry to hear that, Rachel. What happened after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it. Until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. As much as I hate to admit it. Conflict is always the best way to know someone, even your own blood. But it's like never this bad when Mom was around. She always was the one that understood me. And she also understood your father. Mm. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments. Will your mom act as a mentor between the two of you? Yeah, that's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anything to act as my guardian. And your dad? Because he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this happened a lot? But why did you run away this time? My dad never runs away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the only one who runs away. Always runs away. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again. You both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. Fact. I kinda understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you in good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did this happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happens. Maybe I should, like, run even further. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult will ever say I'm an adult. Just give yourself some time to think, Miss Rachel. Try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will always be able to solve this. We'll be able to solve this. Like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. I kind of agree with Jerome here. You don't need to make a snap decision. I'm sure you and Mr. will find something in common. What? What? Mr. Henry? Why are y'all looking at me like that? How do you know my father's name? Oh shit. How did I know that? What was that? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Dad visited this place before? I can't say anything about that. Oh shit. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't look at me like that. We're just about to say something, weren't you, Officer Jerome, right? Cough. Well, it was. Wanted to talk more about your problems. But now I would recommend you just to go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. Can I give you a ride? But you don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least he knows you're safe at home and give you some peace. That'll allow him to think more clear about everything. You're right. Sorry, I had to sneeze. In the western part of Nico Town. Oh? That's quite far. You're still gonna drive me home, right? Old man? Of course I will. I am a cop. Should I drive you home too, Miss Maria? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you, daughter and Freya. Take care of yourself, guys. See you around, daughter. And there they went. Yep. You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. It's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work though. Barely made my deadline. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows? Maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. I'm not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know. I might end up on the chopping block. Ah, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you, Miss Freya. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Be careful on your way home. Yo, the game kind of like threw me a curveball right there. So I did it. So I guess what I was trying to say is like because I wasn't supposed to know who Mr. Henry was, which you'll know later in the story or whatever. But the reaction threw me out. I didn't see that before, but legit like um yeah, that's crazy though. I'm sorry. I think I explained in the beginning what happened in the live stream, but yeah. I'll just keep going. It's fine. It's something I noticed, but I think I explained in the beginning of the video. Anyway, let's continue. That's crazy though. That really threw me off just with their expressions. They're looking at me going like, "How do you know my dad's name?" I'm like, my bad." I'm supposed to know that. Friday, September 25th, 2020. Actually, I should have got that. Yeah, no, I explained in the beginning. I got that. Well, werewolf activist in prison for owning illegal fairy substance. The Orchard Worker Union is in talks with the government over their pleads. Rap group Street Orchestra question over the pro eco-terrorism lyrics. Another day in the country, everything going to shit. Just like real life. Sus. Welcome! Oh, it's Hyde. Good evening, Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself today? Gallo's coming. After his shift. It's pretty empty in here. You are our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange just that you say when obviously there's only you here. Oh? I guess it's just me. But when I'm working, I mean, I usually don't care. I always put my barista as a coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What would you like to drink, Mr. Hyde? Do you have any blood? Not on me. Sorry, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. Give me a ginger tea. Make sure it's very warm. Fun fact, I actually used to make drinks I used to be a barista at my old job. I used to only make coffee drinks and, cold brews. But, so I have an idea of all that. Okay, what was the... Tea drinks? No! Unfortunately it was just, it was just like hot water and then just like a tea basket, unfortunately. We didn't really like make our tea. I don't think this is right. I'm gonna destroy it. Hold on, let me figure this out. Give me a green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. No, I think this is right. Sorry, I was trying to think if I was giving him the right drink. Yeah, fuck it, we'll give it to him. Here's your drink. Let's see. Good. Alright, sweet. I'm glad you like it, Hyde. By the way, you don't mind me asking. Ask away. You said you're here for work? Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry, are you? Like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... What's the word? Something as honorable as that. What do you mean? Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal. In the case of what you had in mind, I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not honorable as working in a hospital. Then what is it? Guess. You travel a lot, more or less. You befriended a startup founder? So I'm assuming you either have your own setup or you work in some kind of investment agency? I used to, but not anymore. A startup founder, he's just a friend. Then what do you do? I have many career paths in my life. They all got boring after a while. So right now I'm a model. I didn't expect that. But you have the looks of and the figure, so I guess that makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skin care products? No way. Vampire models. We're naturally good looking. Twilight. Skin paler than an elf. But we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products with people natural age? Isn't that false advertising though? Don't be naive. The truth of the matter is that the circumstances are perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never really thought about that way. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Whoa. How old are you? Oh, welcome! Oh, God. Good evening! Can you be a little quieter, please? There are another customer here. Act a little civilized person if you can, Freya. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. Oh, God, it's a coffee shop. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. Pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You can say I'm a regular here. Oh my god. Hence the attitude. Hey. You look very happy. Any special occasion? Nothing. Nah, nothing. This is just my default state. Oh my god, she only has like 2 states. Either it's extreme excited or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light, doter. Anyway, what were you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. What's your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And he's been doing it for 30 years. What? Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's like a long time. Not for me. My current lash and clothing brands I work with is the daughter of a guy I worked with when I was starting mine. Usually I work until the grandchild. It's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay. But I'm stuck and need a warm up drink, so brew me something, please. One classic coffee? Nah, what? I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee. It's unusual. She usually asks for espresso. Also, yeah. checked my Facebook lately. We're good. Alright, one. Let's see, we got. Let's see what I can make. Milk. Kinda curious. Coffee, milk, ginger. Crap. Okay, don't want to serve that. Sorry, I was seeing something. Also, I didn't mean to hit coffee. And then honey. If I'm right, this should be the STMJ. STMJ. Yep, STMJ. Here you go. A warm, sweet drink ready for you. Nice. A perfect drink to end the day. Glad you like it. So you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. But I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life? So not fantasy or sci-fi? Still not sure. Probably it'll be normal source of life. If you have a tough competition. You're not wrong. Let's probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll send it to the world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. Is it all about racial superiority? I imagine if the world was only one race exists, imagine if only one world exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination, racism will still happen. How can it be racist without other races? Difference in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest difference can stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we always find a way to hate others. I assure you that. That doesn't sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what ifs, you know? That actually is pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out. And I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. Welcome. Who's taking her? Oh, it's Luna. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, Miss Luna. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Luna, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Luna. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I need to escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh? I'm sorry. Sorry, Luna. We should fix that with a warm drink then. What would you like? Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green tea latte, please. Have you ever tried a green tea latte in real life, guys? You don't have to write that in the comments, just keep it to yourself. But sounds interesting. If you know, you know. And then I'll add some latte art to it. Well, see, when I pour, it always does that. No. Why can't I just Make it. I was trying to copy the fucking design. Whatever. Here you go. Green tea latte. Green tea latte is ready, Luna. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like the drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I do think drinks have power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. Hey, working on it. By the way, about Bailey. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? No, not that I know of. He hasn't been here. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Don't worry about it, it's a coffee shop. It happens. Who is this Bailey person you keep mentioning? Hmm? He's, Bailey is... or was... I don't know. My boyfriend? We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Freya, you tell me. Dude, I'm a customer. You're the owner of the place. Freya. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. As usual racial problems then? Psst. Show some manners, old man. Freya. What? I'm just following up on the question you started. It's alright. Bailey and I have different views of importance of family. My family's pretty close and usually they're supportive. But when it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. And they can be cagey at times, I get it. But whatever reason, he took his family for granted. That's not surprising. That his family would disagree with the relationship. He don't sound like most succubus I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. Dang, 10 years? So you've been together for 10 years as a couple. And he's suggesting both of you should go on as your usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years? That's without financial family approval? Well, yeah. But I want a relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? Not quite the opposite. He wants to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? Yeah. He wants to marry you, even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problem solved then. Damn, Hyde. Why do you have to care so much about what his family thinks? Just marry him. Make a family of your own. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible. If he regrets his decision one day, abandoning his family is not a solution. What if he marries as a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take this kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Luna, did he ever think about risking your life when you started dating? Yes, no, maybe a little bit. I'm gonna let them go because they go pretty fast on this. So... Yeah, sorry, when they start talking, like, in this fast race, it's so hard for me to, like, stop it. So I kind of just let them, like, go as well. And it gives you guys a chance to kind of read it. And also gives my voice a little break. I know it's pretty bad, but, it's hard to read it when they go that quick. So, anyway. It's not a fairy tale. It's a story of a fairy godmother with suddenly appear witness. It's funny. Oh, Hyde. You know how to really lay it down. Alright, back to the story. I'm sorry I have to leave. I hate to be that girl who always runs away. But thank you for the advice. Take care of yourselves, Miss Luna. I will. Bye. Damn, Hyde. Went a little hard on that. You were super harsh, old man. But you agree with me, don't you? Well... You don't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I'm waiting for a friend. Welcome! Oh, there he is.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Gala.
How are you doing, Freya?
I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker.
What did you do this time, Hyde?
State the facts. Harshly. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it.
Let me order a drink first. Alright, then you folks can tell me what happened.
What would you like today, Hyde? I mean, Gala?
Do you have my Fury remedy? I mentioned a couple days ago.
Sure do. The one with ginger and caffeine, right?
Yeah. Can you help me try to figure out what it is?
No problem. I should just try mixing ginger and tea, right?
That's right. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what that last one might be.
Okay, I'll try experimenting. Give me one moment. You know when you get it right? You'll know when you get it right. Yeah, so when they have that whole comic book kind of style where they're all argue each other, it is really hard to do their voice and read and have both of them at the same time. So I kind of just let them speak it out, let you guys read it, and it gives my voice a break, you know? Anyway, so let's make this guy's drink. But it's not like I don't want to try to do it, it's just I've tried before. And it is so hard to do both their voices at the same time. Even though I know they all sound the same to me. Well, to you they sound the same, but to me I know what they sound like. Alright. Sorry, I had to clarify that. One Gallahan. Here we go. Let's try this one.
Thank you, Doter. This might be it.
Are you sure?
It's not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, but please make this note in case of an emergency.
Will do.
Okay, now I'm ready for the story. So, tell me what happened.
She's a better storyteller than me. Alright, so this girl came in. Freya tells about Luna to Gala. And that's about it.
Hyde. Oh, Hyde. You never change, do you?
Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now. Dude, honesty's all good and all, but... You know, try not to be a dick.
Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point.
Not you too.
I was a bit surprised though. Usually, you don't bother with this kind of stuff. Usually avoid it.
You do know me.
We've been friends for years.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has got into me.
I understand. This place does have that special magic.
Not exactly a good magic. Judging from the reactions I received today, you may be right. But there are better ways to say that what you have in your mind. Anyways, I gotta go. So soon for you? It's past midnight. It's only 1. I need to get some sleep. Yeah, true that. Take care of yourself, Freya. Sleep tight. See you guys. Be safe. Why are you staring at me like that?
Nothing.
What do you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out.
Seriously?
I thought the story from Freya was enough. To fill your daily dose of interactions?
Well, it was something, indeed.
Hmm. You said something about being my friend for years.
Yeah, why?
Do you ever wonder what it'd be like if we haven't met?
What do you mean?
Hmm. Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back.
Huh?
Alright, Doter. Thank you for the evening. It was a pleasure all mine, Mr. Hyde. Goodbye. Be safe.
What was that?
I, you know him better than I do. I don't know. Care for another drink to end the day?
Sure.
Well, that was crazy. Whew. Alright, let's keep going. Saturday, September 26, 2020. Let's see what's going wrong with the world right now. Atlantic countries. Oh, Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Opinion. Who watches The Watchmen in Seattle? Oh god. Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. Yes on the last one. It's kinda sus on that photo right there. Kinda reminds me of someone I know in real life. Joking, joking, joking. All jokes aside. Alright, let's start the show. Welcome. Welcome. Uh. Welcome. Who the hell is this? Hello there. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Ah, the usual earthing logistic problem. We'll never get used to it. Is it okay if I call you sir? Definitely. You call me whatever you like. We don't mind a bit. Do you want to order anything? Ah, yes. We have to communicate an order. Please, pardon us. What do you recommend? We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. What do you mean by that? It is alright. Forget it. What is the most expensive drink here? Everything's the same price in this coffee shop. Really? That is interesting. Unlike other places we have visited so far. Have you decided what you want then? Okay, we would like to order. Anything. Oh my god. Anything? Anything. Oh my god. Oh, it gave me a headache. Oh my god. Alright, we'll see. Fine, I'll give you freaking. Let's try. Alright, fine. You want something? Coffee, and lemon. Here, try it. Sure. Your drink's ready. I hope it's to your liking. Don't worry. It would not matter to us. Okay, let us drink this. Uh. Yes. If, nothing. Just, it's whatever. It's normal. Okay. Oh my god, this place, I swear. Excuse me, sir? Yes? Why did you put your finger in your drink? That's a very strange question. We are drinking it, of course. Drinking it? Yes, drinking it. Right. Okay. Ah, yes, of course. We almost forgot. Earthlings use their speaking organs to drink. We use our appendages to drink. Using a... Oh my god, I can't say it. Pardon? That's me right now. This is what you call a plastic shape of a tube. You mean a straw? Yes. We wonder why our Earthlings rely on such so much. Mostly, you can drink it without it. Yet the plastic sticks appears to provide 88.7% of drinking occasions, and has become one of the biggest single-use uh, pollution on the planet. Yeah. Anyway, how did you drink with a straw? The same as we just did, but thanks to the plastic stick appears. Oh my god, I can't say it. We need to put our appendages in liquid and whatever. Oh my god, this guy talks really quick. And it's long words. Anyway, I see. I just don't care. I guess people won't suspect a thing if you put your hand in a straw. Affirmative. By the way, you say you just arrived? Where did you come from, sir? Far. It'd be too complicated to tell you all the details, but we can tell you one thing. We have a mission here. A mission? Yes. Okay, what kind of mission? Define what Earthlings call a female. And then breed. Oh god. Oh god. So you came from a faraway place to find a date? Date? Our mission does not have anything to do with your understanding of time. No, I'm talking about like a kind of a date. Oh, pardon us. But no, our mission also does not have anything to do with this. Oh my god. I wasn't talking about the kind of date either. Oh, pardon us again. Your language is extremely confusing sometimes. Don't worry about it. We also struggle with our own languages. Earthlings really need to work on their communication. There are so many ways to make communications more direct and simple. Of all the places we have been to, this place is the worst communication method. Can't argue with that. So how's the mission so far? Not good. We are using unique communication application. According to our data, it is the biggest source of breeding interaction on Earth. Although the success rate of the breeding is not as high as intended. What? I never heard about it. Wait. Are you talking about a dating app? This system use a fire symbol as their sign. Oh my god, it's tender. Are you talking about a dating app? But again, we found some conditions in the application. What do you mean? According to our understanding of the application, it requires a person that interests with it. Simple left or right, or swipe left or right. Swipe left means you don't want to breed. Swipe right means you want to breed. Okay, that's not how it works. And then when two interact swipe right between each other, they can commence an introduction to the breeding process. It didn't go well, I assume. Most of them started communicating with very big letters of the communication platform. Then they said some words that we cannot properly consider properly. He couldn't understand it. I don't know what to say about that. But you said most of them? Some of them actually did not get mad. Oh, some of them are laughing at with text. Did you meet them? We set up meetings. Many of them did not appear. Oh, that sucks. But some did, right? Yes, but we got confused when they communicate. No outcome from our meetings. Even though we decided to go to various recommendation places according to our database, and this coffee shop happened to be one of those. Yep. Oh my god, interesting. Then you're here to meet someone? Yes. But she should have arrived some time ago. Maybe each Earthling also is different. Oh, you're right about that. Welcome. Oh my god, my head hurts. Good evening, miss. Evening. All right. What would you like to drink? Cafe latte, please. Okay. So you want a latte. So that would be, if I'm right, coffee, milk. I'm not going to put designs on it because I know you will not appreciate my art. Well, here you go. One cafe latte. Here's your order. Thank you. So how is it? Good. I'm glad you like it. Are you here to read again, miss? Yeah. You know the drill. Enjoy your time. Take a drink. Can I help you with something? Oh, nothing. Pardon us. Okay. Is he? God damn it. This is so awkward. Excuse us. Yes. Are you waiting for someone? Not this again. Look. No, I'm not waiting for anyone. Are you sure? Yes. I'm sure I'm not waiting for anyone. Because we are waiting for someone from this app. And she's an orc just like you. Look here. First, I'm not the only female orc on Earth. Heck, I'm not even a pure orc. You're not? But, is your name Your High 69? God, that's a horrible name. Oh my god. Is this guy sane? Please pardon him. I don't even know. I don't even think they're from around here. So, you have not answered our question. Are you Your High 69? No. My name is Myrtle. I never heard of Your High 69. Oh, you're really not her then? Of course not. Uh, seriously, man these days. If you're that desperate to find a date, why don't you just ask your friends? Or go on a club or something. But we don't have any friends on Earth. Hmm. Hey, when you said he's not from around here, are you saying he's not from Earth? Well, from what I'm gathering up now, yeah. They're not from this planet. Man, what a drag. Pardon us for interrupting, but when you said club, which activities are you talking about? According to the search results, there are just too many clubs on Earth. Some of them look pretty interesting, like this club about space exploration, and they call themselves Trekkies. Oh my god, he's looking up Star Trek stuff. Oh my god. Forget everything I said. What time were you supposed to meet with this female orc? About an hour ago, according to the local time. She's bailing you, man. What does that mean? There's a big chance she may not be coming. Oh. Sorry to be the one to break it to you. She's probably right. She's probably right, sir. Oh. Have you tried contacting her? We have. She read. According to the application. Did she reply back? No. Ouch. If she didn't reply, I'm 100% sure she bailed. She's not coming. I believe Miss Myrtle here is right. That was... We are pretty objective. But somehow Earthling voyages have taught us that kind of thing. Sorry, I didn't read wrong. This happens before? Many times. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But it might be a sign you need to change your strategy. Earthlings use strategy to breed? The most complicated strategy, in fact. Your kind never ceases to amaze us. In that case, then we do not need to be here anymore. You can stay if you like. What am I saying? Oh, it's okay. We need to report back immediately. But we will visit this place again in the future. Ah, crap. You have a very nice place, owner. Please just call me Doter. Thank you for your time, Doter. And thank you for your input also, Miss Myrtle. We could definitely study the breeding strategies on Earth. Sure. It's called norm, by the way. The breeding norms. Though, you could use that strategy as well, keyword. We'll keep that in mind. Okay then, we are off. Take care of yourself? Oh dear God. Oh, welcome. Whoa, boy. Who the hell is that? Oh, hi there, Freya. Was that an astronaut doing in this? What an astronaut doing in this coffee shop? Drinking and waiting for their friend, apparently. What kind of friend? Lucky the dog. A date from a dating app. It should have been here. What does their date look like? The date never showed up. Ouch. Yeah. Poor astronaut. Why didn't they remove the astronauts in the first place before going on a date? I mean, showing off your job is pretty common. But it doesn't have to be that literal, you know? I don't think they're an astronaut. Not in the usual sense. What do you mean? They might be an alien. Alien? Really? Like Englishman in New York, alien, or alien, alien? Alien, alien. Outer space? Yep. Probably. Or other dimensions. I don't know. I'm not into it. Wow. Like, super wow. I mean, I know you get a lot of different visitors here. Oh my God. But, wow. Life is never boring here. That's why I'm writing about it. Oh yeah, how's that going so far? The writing? Yes, the writing. With the capital T and W. It's going pretty well, actually. Well, that's good. May I see it? Well, you, God damn it, Freya. What do you mean? Can I read the draft you've been writing so far? No. Please don't. Oh my God. Why? It's not good enough. Hey, be more confident in your work. You know, you're a good writer. Besides, if you're not that confident with it, maybe I could share some feedback. You're right. I actually have it prepared in a printout. So you were planning to show it to me all along. I wasn't sure about it. It's the first presentable draft anyway. Well, come on, you know the drill. Let me see it. I'm pretty familiar with your stuff. Alright, alright. Let me get it out of the bag. Be honest with your feedbacks. I will. So will you hand it over? It's okay, Freya. Here it is. Thank you. Now, let me take a look at this. Doter is reading the draft. How was it? How was it? Let me read it at my own pace, okay? I'm not done yet. He's still reading the draft. Hmm. What's wrong? Is it that bad? The main character? The main character? Oh my, is the character badly written? I don't think the character suits my personality. That's because you're not the inspirational. Too bad. You have a prime example standing in front of you every day. Prime example, you. You're like the most mysterious person I've ever met. Wait, I think someone's coming. Hey, the draft! I'm not done yet. Welcome! Welcome. Would you like to drink here or takeaway or your takeaway, miss? Here, please. What would you like? Or maybe you'd like to sit down first before deciding? I'll order right away. No need to hurry. Take your time. Is it okay if I order something a bit complicated? You can order whatever you like, as long as you have as long as we have the ingredients, I think. In that case, do you know masa cha or chai? The tea with spices? The tea with spices. Yes. I'd like to order a chai then, please. Okay, so a chai, if I remember right, was tea, ginger, and cinnamon. Personally, I do want to kind of try this one. Here you go. One chai coming up. I believe this is a drink you're talking about? From the looks of it, I think so. I'll give it a taste. This... Is it bad, miss? Oh, no. It's really good. It just brought back some memories. Oh, I hope they're good ones. Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. Huh? Where were we? The main character. The character feels very you. You bet. Oh my god, Freya. If the readers know me, they'll notice right away. Oh my god. Is that okay though? Sure, why not? Oh my god. Sounds so narcissistic. Don't worry about it. They won't notice it unless they know me personally. And having the main character think like me makes it easier to write. If you say so. Sorry. Did you say something? Yes. Sorry for interrupting, but are you a fictional writer? Yes, I am. That sounds so cool. Well, yeah, but I only write small-scale fictions, short stories for the newspaper, and non-fictional stories about people in this town. She's writing a novel right now, you know. In fact, I was just reading the draft for it. Hey, Doter. Wow. How many books have you written? Well, this would be my first book if I finish it. I always wanted to be a fictional writer, but conjuring words is hard. I am a writer, and even I can't use complex words like conjuring like you just did. A lot of people have said that my vocabulary is uncommon. What do you do? What's your name again? Oh, pardon me. My name is Aqua. Hi, Aqua. I'm Freya. And the barista here is Doter. Hi. Greetings, Miss Aqua. Nice to meet you. So yeah, what do you do? I'm a researcher at a university. I also make games in my free time. Hey, that's even cooler than my job, you know? Thanks. You said you can't write? But research papers need a lot of writing skills, don't they? Indeed. But it's description writing, not narrative writing. What kind of field are you researching, by the way? I focus on computer graphics. Whoa. It involves a lot of calculations and boring stuff. Not something in the media would cover, I guess. It wouldn't attract many readers. Oh my. I forgot you're a journalist. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Come on, you don't have to worry so much about everything. It's all right. Excuse me for interrupting. Yes? You said you're a researcher in computer graphics, right? That's right. Did you write a paper on the latest fluid tech reverse techniques by one of the contributors, also named Aqua? Oh my, yes, that's me. Did you read it? I did. It was pretty important for a project we're working on. May I ask what kind of project that is? It's a video game series called Full Metal Conflict. Are you kidding me? You work on FMC? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was a bit excited all of a sudden. Don't be. It's nice when you meet someone who likes the things you work on. I love that series so much. My name is Aqua, by the way. But you already knew that. My name is Myrtle. What do you do in the project? I'm the one of the technical artists. No wonder. Yeah, I don't want to intrude on your discussion any further, but I could ask for your business card or something. Me and some of my friends want to discuss some stuff and submit quantities through the department contracts, but we haven't received any replies. Oh yes, that happens a lot. The form sends to the departments, and sometimes it takes a bit of a response. Pardon us for that. Of course, should expect that. I don't have my card with me right now, but we could swap email addresses if you want. Sure. Here's my email. Got it. How did she get her email number? This Full Metal Conflict series you two are talking about, is it the same series that gets a movie adaptation soon? Yeah, that's the one. To be honest, I hate the idea of turning a game into a movie. Nonetheless, Hollywood. They have the budget for these flashy visuals, but I doubt they do the series. But I doubt they'll do the series justice. Why? Because some games tell their stories in a unique way, and some stories can only be told through this medium, and FMC is no exception to that. Interesting. Do you play games? Well, not much. I usually play weird, observe art games. The type of games you might see in an art gallery. Really? That's weird. You're not the first to say I'm weird. That's not it. No, it's not that. Usually people that play artsy games are gamers that get bored of the current state of video games. That's true. But I believe art games caters to a whole different market compared to the Main Street games. Hence, a lot of players are not gamers. They're more accessible to play, but harder to preserve. Understanding there requires a lot different level of many things. I'm sorry I rambled on for too long, but at least that's what I think. Good point. Yeah, that was a really good perspective. I play those type of games thanks to people I hang out with. Yeah, you get that look of the RC hipster, you know? Nailed it. So you understand my point about the adaptation, right? Kinda. Anyway, I need to get back. I'll email you first thing tomorrow about our questions. Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I need to get home too. We could walk to the bus stop together if you want. I hope that doesn't bother you, Miss Myrtle. Just Myrtle is fine. And of course, it won't bother me at all. Shall we go? Now? Sure. Thank you so much, Doter. That's no problem. And you too, Miss Freya. Good luck with your writing. You take care of yourself, okay? Will do. See you around, folks. See you later. Be careful, both of you. Oh my god, that sound. What? So, yes, that was a nice talk, but you haven't given me a proper feedback on the draft yet. Oh my god. And I can see that you're reading it on and off. Well, it's kind of good. Huh? Seriously, that's it? I'm not an editor, I'm just a barista, god. Did you expect me to have a list of notes for you? Yes. Oh my god. Really? You're mysterious, as much is true. But I've been a regular here for a while. I recognize the expressions you were making as you read it. You have a lot of comments, right? Uh, a minute. Uh, you got me. But this won't be short, and I will be really honest about it. Oh no. Well, the night is young. Bring it on. All right. For starters, at the beginning of the draft, Doder explains everything. Doder explains the draft. Oh, man, that's a lot of reading today. Alright, I'm still gonna keep going. I just need another drink to help with my throat. For those who are still watching, thank you for tuning into the live stream of Coffee Talk. I am hoping you're enjoying the story. I kind of hope you are handling my acting. But I'm having fun, that's the point. And this is what I like to do. Let's have fun. Alright, let's continue. Sunday, September 27th, 2020. Research found that most fury substances on the market are not safe. Profile Morris Lester. From the slums to the glam. Jaw Clan, 27-year-old, actually found decapitated on his own bed. Ooh, that's not good. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading. Okay. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh man. Welcome. Oh, Aqua, fancy seeing you so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Doter. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you doing? How are you two doing? Same old? Doing alright. I'm good. About you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. Oh, I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Doter. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she was coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? There's always work for me whenever I want to talk to someone. Uh, that wouldn't be nice. That's not that important anyway. It's not. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Sure, what would you like? Take your time, Miss Aqua. No rush. It's alright, I'll order right now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Sure. So you want tea, lemon, and cinnamon. Alright, here you go. One Russian tea coming right up. There you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called a Russian tea, right? Oh, you know? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's high specific fun fact to know. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. I'm not gonna get that sound. Oh, finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said, you haven't left? I was just joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take break. You shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, daughter. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua, when I can. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where did you come from? Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess? You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh, may I know why? It's not easy for people, especially the females. It gets to get a higher education. I got a scholarship and an opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know? But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Did your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a visa? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We still in contact. We just do video calls at least once a week. Do you have any siblings? Of course. We have sea people. My extended family is probably as big as the Seattle population. What? That's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are 100 of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have, let's see, not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's a good kid, and I'm the rebel, working some high-tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's nice of him. You know? Right. I know, right? That reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, what's up? I want to order something. Alright, what would you like? Another espresso? You know, the usual. One classic coming right up. If Aqua did have a foreign language, I think I would have made her like maybe have like a Russian. Well, that's too common. No, I would do a Russian slash kind of like a European kind of type of thing. If I was able to have that kind of language, maybe French. Nah, who knows? All right, one espresso coming right up. Sorry, a classic. Here's your espresso. Thanks. Bitter. What? just the way I love it. Welcome. Oh. Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening.
How can I help you, sir?
Ah, yes. I don't know what to order.
Something to raise your spirits, perhaps?
Hmm. Hmm. Uh,
Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you want.
actually, are you familiar with STMJ?
I'm sorry, I never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it.
Ah, lucky me. Good show. STMJ stands for
I can't even say that.
It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger.
Understood. What? Wait, you do have eggs? I certainly do. They're not on the shelf, they're in the refrigerator. But I add egg once I mix the rest of the ingredients.
I love that. Thank you, sir. 1 cup of STSMJ, please.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, let me see. If I remember right, it is... I forgot. No, I made it before. I gotta go to my cheat book. Milk, ginger, honey. Alright. Here you go, one STMJ. Here you go, sir.
Ah, the smell. It brings me back so many memories. It's quite difficult to find a place with a proper STMJ here in Seattle. I travel to so many places, and none of them get it right. You're the first one to manage it. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something?
Sure, ask away.
What kind of things do kids like doing now these days?
Excuse me?
Aren't you a college student?
No, we're not.
I see. Well,
Uh, uh,
may I ask, how old are you?
uh, you're being creepy, old man. Freya. Go back to your chair and keep your distance.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy.
Hey, daughter. What?
I just,
Who's this pervy old man?
I want to,
I have no idea. This is the first time I've ever seen him here.
I just want to be able to understand young people, you see.
Welcome.
Thank God you're here, Officer Jerome.
What's up?
There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? You mean him?
Yes, but not so loud. This man here's Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked me to meet me. So I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that was Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Freya. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and daughter.
Please call me Henry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that.
Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong?
Yes?
Are you Rachel Florence's father?
Yes.
Furlong? Florence? Why do you have a different last name? What are you trying to pull here, old man?
Uh, Florence was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, I'm sorry. Rachel chooses it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Anyway, what was that you wanted to talk to me about? Oh, it's about Rachel. The night when we drove her home, was she hanging out with any shady people? Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal! I'm just kidding. She was in the coffee shop talking with Freda and Doder here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down, Henry. Everything's alright. Is everything alright? It was just that I feel that she's getting more and more distance. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even want to talk about. I don't even know what kids her age are into these days. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fall all the time. One thing I learned, give them time and space. But there will when they need you. They'll be there when they need you. Or you could just bribe them. Jerome. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and brought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap, and just waited for her to take the bait and just steak like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of the delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. Pizza really helps smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if she loves doing it? What if she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. Oh, I don't trust her with her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Oh my god. Let's calm down, Henry. Did something happen? Oh, nothing happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe. Psst, Toter. I need to go now. It's fine, Miss Aqua. Have a good day. Thanks for the drinks. No problem. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Well, can't you just find her another manager? Rachel's already 18, so at least she could sign a contract without her parents' permission. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just end up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guide them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we talk with them, hopefully, they make the right choices. You know? What if she makes the wrong choices? I can do a background check on his manager, if that will ease your mind. Please do, Jerome. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, is that the guy on today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hint. Hit. Oh. Hold on, I gotta take this. I just got a call. I gotta go. Love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Alright, Henry? What? Wait! You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need any help.
Wait!
Be safe, Jerome. What's up? Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girls' band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining this pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more on her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and solo singing career. It's a lot different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She'll survive being an idol. Even managing to graduate and starting a solo career sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so?
She's not ready!
I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried, but however, you shouldn't hinder from her achieving her dreams.
I just want what's best for her.
Is that really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar.
But she's just a girl. My little girl.
Seriously? That's your argument?
I didn't mean to sound it that way. Oh.
It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl, too. Maybe I could give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens.
I would love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a little bit longer, daughter?
Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here all day. Then they discussed. Whew. Damn. Damn. That's a lot. Alright, next one. When I say next one, that usually means me pushing forward to keep going on this story, you know? Is what it is. Monday, September 28th, 2020. Werewolf representative pushes the ministry for more accessible sedatives. Doctor from Town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Okay, not good. Military personnel stationed along the east coast to prevent immigration flooding in the Atlantic. That's not good. Are you sure you'll be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull it off. But something that makes the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, though. But you need to handle it carefully. And gracefully. I know. Welcome. Oh, Gala. Hey, Gala.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Gala.
Am I interrupting?
Looks like you were having an intense discussion. Oh, it's nothing. Daughter was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
Just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Don't worry about it.
Although, I need to interrupt Dodo for a moment.
Sure, what can I do?
Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy?
Of course I do. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order might have been the right drink, but it's quiet. But let's give it a try again, just to be sure.
Okay.
Remember, it's the tea and a ginger.
I know. Tea, milk, ginger. One gala. Judging from the smell, this looks like it.
Indeed. I have the same feeling.
I made a note of it on the mixture.
Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion.
Don't worry, Mr. Geller.
We're done for tonight.
We're done? I have a lot of new homework, thanks to you. My bad. You're welcome, by the way. Is Hai coming?
No, I'm by myself tonight.
It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate with his thoughts nicely, though.
He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know.
He doesn't show it, that for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Welcome. Oh, Bailey. Good evening, everyone. Oh, welcome, Bailey. How are you doing today? Hiya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Dodo was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. Oh my god. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story's non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine choosing your own adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision will just give you a score. What? The score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, that's not that original. But my target here is for the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, kind of a book may go mainstream. Just like the Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It's nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, I reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's similar than my other idea, which is making a novel not in the form of a book, but a form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. Why do you say that? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Okay. Alright. As Doder said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approval is already a stepping curve. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story about anyway? You have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything yet. What would you like to drink then, Bailey? Ginger latte if you know how to make it. Of course I do. Coffee, ginger, and milk. There you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. What kind of drinking making skills? I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey? Still busy with your last client?
Oh, I'm done with her.
Done? Are you dropping the project? Hey, I'm not that crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I'm finished with the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finish your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That was one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. Taking a break from my work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh? Like you and Luna? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It was just that I was a young, stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. I was going after my then best friend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Craig. I'm gonna call him Craig. Craig has a girlfriend. Still following? And then the girl has a friend. The friend is one I'm after. Ooh, okay. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl, you know, to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but the succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Luna at all. Because it wasn't Luna, genius. Huh? Luna was my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. The other girl name was... Let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Luna thanks to her relationship with Craig. That's a fake name you made, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. Spoils board. So I asked Luna a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was pretty. Attractive guy back then. So Luna came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Craig back in college. I've been out, and I got back just as Luna arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Craig was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of holy! I saw the look on Luna's face. The disbelief, the anger, the sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Craig in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you? Craig was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch. And he beat the pulp out of me. Easily. Luna begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Craig. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Luna took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. I don't even remember the exact date.
And suddenly, their friendship turned into a relationship. That friendship turned into a relationship. That's one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Luna came by a few days ago. How's she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She's got into an argument, though. With whom? There was a male model. A model? I didn't think she was that type of girl. To go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Luna told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family and stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Luna would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know... What? You're willing to leave your own family? You would do that for her? Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say, most elven families. They think they're all high and mighty. If you're born an elf, then there's a certain unwritten rule you're supposed to follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that deem worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, or a CEO. You know? Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screaming like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. Damn. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blame Luna. What do you mean? They blame her for her decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelling about her kind and ruining the country. She fucked up. Accusing her of the religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on. This is like the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental and all, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Luna's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Luna is so obsessed with the idea of reconnecting with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would be happy to leave for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You'd be happy to leave your family? However, it may not be the same as her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective? Sorry, I don't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We put our family before any other. We often have our own problems with the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps there's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubuses are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions may also impact her as well. Will also leave your family for her. That will put her in a difficult spot. She must be responsible for her actions. There's no need to feel bad about it. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one for her. It's easy for you to say for that now. But you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances may change. One day, one of us might regret your decision. And one day, you might as well use I left my family as your card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it dims down if you can't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage will not survive love alone. Whoa, that's deep. Yeah, that's deep, Gala. We have seen each other. That's fair. That's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or something, or serious injury, ever since their entire life savings from 8 million to basically zero. If you decide to have children, they won't have the same privilege as you do. There's high probability they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. You shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I gotta go. Apologize for my intrusion. No. Thank you for your insight. I've gotta go too. You wanna head out together? Sure. Thanks for a drink, Doter. Oh yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. And Freya? Bye. Yeah, bye Bailey. Bye guys. Be safe. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration? Sounds like a great idea. Whew. Stretch for a minute. Alright, what we got? Alright, let's keep going. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury substance illegally? Coachella, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only in a few decades away. He never really changes. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Doter. Hey guys, how you doing? I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright, got it. You know what to do. Alright, your drink coming right up. Tea. Milk. Ginger. One drink coming up. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed.
What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing both of you. It sounds like you two go way back.
Yeah, we do, I guess.
He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly?
He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves.
Those two bastards.
It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened.
Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I have to know kung fu. Besides, I had a couple drinks. I couldn't have taken both of them if I was sober.
A couple? Really? You were trash, Hyde. You told him I was your bodyguard.
Wait, you're not his bodyguard?
Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of the whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then it was a waste of vampires struck on me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning.
I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those drawers would have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have been tied to the Mafia. They might have lost some of their money in a stock exchange. A lot of their money.
Yikes.
That sucks. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead.
Yeah, I overheard they were talking about before the fight started. I know Hyde was innocent, that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief.
What a stroke of luck. The universe sends me a guardian angel in a time of need. So then the next morning I offer him a job as a bodyguard for real.
After that, after all the trouble he caused me that night before?
Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that didn't count for nothing.
I have to say it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me.
Werewolves? War veterans. I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to be working at a hospital, Gala? When he was working with me, I noticed.
Hyde. I prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it.
That's alright, you don't have to. Forgive me for asking, though.
I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it.
Thank you for sharing that story with me, Gala. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Doter. I would like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make me a tea-based drink that's warm and cooling at the same time?
Sure, I can make you a tea.
What can I make? Okay, so you want tea. Try lemon and maybe honey. See if this works. Alright, here we go. Midsummer Night Dream. Here you go. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Oh, that could be her. Welcome! Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. Good to see you too. Freya? By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, sorry, that was Gallows Nose. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is this how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Freya! I'm no interest in flirting with you. I got high standards, you know. You look tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How can you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Joder my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. You're welcome. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please, don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're out. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word for you. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about it. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much specialists cost and how much it affects the income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care such as operations, I go through that. We do as much as we could do what it costs. Kind of like a biz dev for people's lives. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients find a job pretty tough. Whether heartless people like my friends here only see it as a business perspective. Good point. Why do people really talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessities of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I don't find any reason to. The patient's personal life anyway. It's the patient's personal life anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hide. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Yeah. Holy. That's for a promotion, man. They keep offering me a new position. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, I've told you before. I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take a promotion, right? Of course. What I get the most is more than enough for me right now. Still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It's nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay high? Yeah, still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Stay safe. See you around, Otter. Have a good shift, gal. And you, Freya. See you. Take care. Oh, no. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell you the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Hyde tells her the story. Wow! I never knew Gal used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front lines. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this? A very physical job to a medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze a story from me? Absolutely. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war messes your head. Oh. You see, Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? You see why he doesn't want to talk about it. I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So only did work that was relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over the trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, the only thing he thought he could do. But you hire him for muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close. Yet. So no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got into an interest in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. After a few months, I noticed his problems. I suggested he talk about it with someone seeking help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get a professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found his new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he has been working. Welcome! Ah, fuck. Good evening, everyone. What? Oh boy. Good evening. Good evening. It's nice to see you again, Neil. We are also glad to see you, Barista. Although, we do not think we have told you about the name we use on Earth. Again? It's just that, you know, you kind of remind me of the first man on the moon. That's why he's dressed like an astronaut. Oh, really? We have chosen the right name then. Because that's where our names came from. This happened 3 times now. Are you really, you're really hiding something, huh? Nope, nope. I don't know what you're talking about, Fred. I have no idea what you're talking about. He looks like Neil Armstrong. Oh, well. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associates with Earthling's efforts of investigation or whatever. I mean, we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you afar from the last coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You can say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yes. Oh, you're not from here, around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean like a few thousand miles or more? More. More, at the point that your straight calculation shit means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing in here in Seattle? And do you all kind dress like that? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on the image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, it's an album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we're doing, This place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills for Earthlings. But before that, please, let us order something from the barista. What would you like to drink? The usual. That is how you say it is, right? Yeah. So, anything? Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew you a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise, but we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please, surprise us. Lily. I don't know what Frey is talking about. I've never met this person in my life. No. Here you go, one Milky Way. Let's see, I hope I got this right. Let's see if I got this right. Thank you! What the? Interesting. Oh yeah, before you ask, yes, that's how he drinks out of his finger. This... Did I break him? What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life, but this is a breaker through. We have to report him immediately. Done. Well, that was quick. Well, thank you so much for all of your kind. You're one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, right? Normally, yeah. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call the Milky Way. What kind of job? Ideally, are tasked with a mission to spread our seeds. You're really here to find a date. All the way from the galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out purpose exists everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad we made you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with them? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. But we believe it's the right to share it with you tonight. Thanks to the eye-opening drink from the barista. You're welcome. I owe you this story. So why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is keeping a balance in the world. Oh my god, I hate when Neil talks really fast. Because unknown threats are beyond each of the civilization power. And there we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and the impregnating us. You're quite dense, are you? Hey! You came here to give seeds. So a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthlings and half whatever you are. Right. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend. You're trying to make such a Earth will have its own protector. This is 100% correct. Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what you people will call the protector. But why go through all the hassle? Sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving you a superhero. Sadly, it's not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves the planet more than anything. They have to born out of love, which is what we have learned. It's a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone's default, so everyone on the planet loves each other from the moment they're born. That's so beautiful. And creepy. Why? Sounds like a planet is a giant spectacle orgy. That was a bad chosen word, but it's roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's crazy. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it's going well. I'm not surprised. With your quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. Wouldn't be surprised if you decide to go on a date. Or maybe go further if it got you a good story. Oh my god. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong though. I'll go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? Interesting. To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. For what we have gathered, does that mean you're willing to breed with us in exchange of a story? Of our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for a story. But only sleep with someone I'm serious about? But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let's check them once again. Uh... Hmm. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's what's called commitment. Such a strange concept, indeed. Then why such rules do you still face overpopulating problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control on us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, they can be strictly forced, and a lot of people still break them. We know Earthly boasts about the concept of free will, but we thought the kind of also love is on the concept of a resistance. At least that's what we gathered from our information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We've learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? Oh my god. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends, or girlfriends, you know? Before we can talk about marriage. Oh. Okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? Start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. Thank you. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I'm single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now? That path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. That breeding process of Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. A smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. Someone who's good at communicating. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a total different league. Most women prefer in the male partners wear condoms. Condoms? Something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do a mating ritual if you're not okay to having it? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talk about using condoms. But how do you kind of have sex? Like seeing how you drink? Condom might be something you can't use at all. Hmm, that's true. How do you do it? Curious. We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do our mating ritual. I wonder how he does it. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah? I'm not sure about that. Especially the metal part. We do our research, and we tried it in a testing object we made. It was proven. A mental capacity of an earthling is far more complicated than that. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you for so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our finds to the base. How will you process with your mission with your newly found information? We are not sure. It's yet to be discussed after all. It was nice talking to all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care, sir. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow. I dread to think how that went. Yeah, it was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such of that. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke to her last time? You mean Miss Luna? Yes, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend didn't come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point to Gala joined in the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala to join a random conversation unless it really piques his interest or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'll be off for today. Wait, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I ride my bike. All right then, I'll see you around. Take care, Hyde. See you later, Freya. That was crazy. Sorry, 1 second, guys. So far, we'll continue the story. Just gotta finish it up. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Okay. I'll take some later. Okay. Protesting a rise over government treatment for Atlantic
and immigrants. Dwarves make cards, face challenges against an unexpected competitor. Mother Earth organizes fight to save more forests. We move on. Welcome.
Oh,
Good evening, sir.
hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short.
How can I help you?
We heard reports of an alien sighting in this area. We take an issue of illegal interstellar immigrants seriously. Have you seen any creatures we would consider an alien in nature?
No, I don't think so. Well, what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like?
We're not 100% sure, but according to some of our eyewitnesses, he's wearing a spacesuit or something similar.
Oh. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit, if you ask me. Would you think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know?
That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after this false testimony. And the superior creature, they are superior creatures after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, you know who to call. Please contact me through this website.
Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before you're leaving?
We're good.
Take care. That was close. Whew. Really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Welcome. Oh, hi guys. Good evening, Doter. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. How are you guys today? Have you been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first?
Nah, you go first.
Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with lots of mint? A cup of green tea with lots of mint. There you go. I don't even know how to say that. Your drink is ready. Here you go. Oh. This looks really fresh. I call it that. I call it mint drink. Mint. In Morocco. I've heard people there really love tea. Let's give it a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Myrtle? Do you want anything to order right away?
Sure.
I'll have that. Sure, I know what that is. I'm a natural. That should be it. Here you go. One Tark. Huh? Is there anything wrong?
No.
It's better than I thought it would be, actually. Taste is really authentic. Just like Tark that you get from the Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learn about it in Malaysia. Yes, from the videos from the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we made some good progress with the problems we have been stuck for a while. Oh, I'm glad I could help. It's not every day our research can have an impact on direct as this. Only a few weeks after publishing, no less.
The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a lot of ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game is well available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but it sure won't be that easy for you and the team. As for those executives care about us, overtime is not mandatory. They say, please see your family and get some rest. But we all know the option overtime is a passive aggressive. We'll stay to get longer in the office because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about it. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry. But it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series wasn't born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry. I'm really in the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. It's not that bad, you know. At least the companies give you a decent pension, healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to it. So don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be normal. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be as much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Yeah, congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organization, or why? Confirm it fast. Before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good. Then the event's even Seattle's. You don't even need to spend anything to travel or accommodations. It's a golden ticket. But it's not that I can't say it. Sorry. You passed the section process, right? You should be enough validation and research for the game's quality, if I'm not mistaken. The judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. Thousands of people will be visiting Max, especially Full Metal Conflict and other big games. Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. We're not. What if some haters just visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Eh. Even after all that, I still be there by myself in the indie area. That one is a problem, yeah. Knowing that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. Showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine the horror. Oh, this is awkward. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you.
No, you don't have to do that. Um, Even if you're free then, I mean, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax, or something. Nah, it's no bother. It's gonna be an event anyway. Might as well come with the exhibit badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There's hundreds of us. I just can't ask my lead to skip this year. But, 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 I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now what are you gonna show the game on? I have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the Expo build already? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? Um, that's the plan. Don't. I can give you a guidance on what you have to do for the Expo build. Do you have the game with you right now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Oh, okay. Got it. Now let's see. Welcome. Rachel. Oh, hi, Doter. Is something the matter? What's wrong, Rachel? Talk to me. Huh? Oh, nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announce them late are backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yeah. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What would you like to order? A special sweet hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. What can I make for her? Okay. Chocolate. Honey. Milk. Alright, let's see what we got. That is not what I want. Oh, I put coffee. It's supposed to be hot chocolate. Good thing I caught that. Here you go, Cocoa Bee Mikaru. Here's your drink, Miss Rachel. Oh, it looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. Like, I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the introductions on the loading screen, try putting in a time limit on how long they can play the game. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersives? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it. You might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. Oh, that makes sense. If you don't want to put the time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Welcome. Dad? What are you, doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you would be here. But we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. Oh. Now you're causing another ruckus? Oh, we're sorry, daughter. You guys are good. It is what it is. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are so sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something.
Sure, what would you like?
What would you recommend?
How about a Spanish Chiara?
What is that?
It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger.
Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Serrara.
Yeah, no problem. There you go, 1 churro. Here's your drink.
My. This is amazing.
Glad you like it. Dad?
Yes, honey?
Please, just go home after you finish your drink, please.
Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert.
I need him. He's going to help me become more successful.
I know, Morris. He's not a good person.
The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars.
I still have my informers in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better.
You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? Huh? Would you lock me in a house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing?
You're just too young to understand.
Oh, they're gonna argue real quick. I'm gonna let them go. I know this could have been my great, like, Rachel and Henry, like, talk moment, but I know compared to both their voices and how fast they talk, it's so hard to, like, do it. Unless I, like, stop the audio, no, stop the auto reading and everything. Oh, Rachel's gone. Okay, well, that was it. So I let that go. I know, not what I wanted, but I'll let it go.
Excuse me for a moment, daughter.
I had to do that. But yeah, I had to let them go. It's okay. I mean, I know my limits. Sorry about that just happened.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of them. And none of my business it is. That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention to go so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice when you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you're capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, we want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, daughter, we're leaving. Peace. Hope you guys have a good time. Be safe out there. Thank you for the drinks as usual. No problem. Please take care on your way home. Whew. I guess that's it for the... Huh? Oh, welcome! Oh, it's Henry. Oh, you're back, Henry. Are you alright? You want to talk? You don't want to talk about it? It's fine. You don't have to talk about it. You good, Henry?
Oh. Yes, yes. Please don't worry about me.
Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel?
No. I lost her.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright.
I hope you're right.
By the way, pardon for me for asking.
Yes.
Throughout your argument with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me.
What's that?
Why did you leave the music industry?
No, that's a trip down memory lane.
You don't have to tell me if it makes you feel uncomfortable. I mean, I understand.
Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. Fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of our new millennium. It was a great time for our girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for the record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. Oh, delicious. I wanted a peaceful life.
You didn't find PC managing a girl band?
Oh, God, no. Politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it was good. But what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially. They went crazy about their idols, to the point where they were starting doing really unimaginable stuff.
Like what?
Spending all their money trying to copy superstars' lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities and their families. And the men, oh, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could have possibly imagined. Editing videos, stalking them, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet exists, but not as bad as it was then. But it wasn't as mainstream as it was now. I wasn't even the target of abuse. But it haunts me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats.
What do you do for a living now?
After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience, and it's nice, and we loved it for us. It's more than enough for our little family.
You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry?
They visit my place time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too.
Are you going to be alright by yourself?
Don't worry about me, old Henry. I'm an old cat, but I'm way stronger than most people think. I'll see you around, daughter, and thank you. And I'm sorry for bringing our fight to your place.
It happens all the time. Or, it's not a big deal.
Alright, then, goodbye.
Man, Henry got some stuff going on. Whew. Alright. Alright, folks. So, we're going to take a little break. I'm going to stop the stream for a bit because I need to take a quick breather. I think I've been streaming for like, what, right now? Huh. 3 hours. That would be a lot different. Well, anyway, I do need to take a break anyway. I will be back to continue more of the coffee talk. The first one, probably just like in a probably later in the day. Just need to take a break to rest my throat and everything. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the series really quick. So what we're gonna do is like I'm gonna go read the newspaper really quick, which will be this one. Do a quick save, so I save the spot, and then yeah, probably later in the day I'll continue with this, and we'll have it all done. But thanks for everybody who has been watching it. I know it's been a lot, but man, it's been crazy. All right, October 1st, 2020. I do think I'm at the almost at the ending of the game, but I'm not 100% sure. Actually, let me check that real quick. Anyway, Rachel is confirmed to be forming Coachella. All right, Rachel got Coachella. New IP. Coachella organizers remind parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Yes, because you have no idea what's going to happen. Alright, so we're going to save right here. Alright. Oh, wait. Then I'm going to do a mistake. Okay. Anyway, so that's it for the stream for right now for Coffee Talk. Tune in later in the day. We will continue and finishing up the Coffee Talk game. I believe I'm halfway done, or I'm almost at the end. Unfortunately, I really need to take a break for myself right now. So yeah, later today it will be finished. Other than that, you guys enjoy your days, and I'll catch you guys later in the day. So thank you for watching, and this is One Doter signing out for now.